Alright.
The Yugoloth
So again, doing this all in reverse order, but
his true form.
whatevs. Listen briefly. Again, I'm just going to navigate this straight up. No, there's shortcuts that get you through this. They never work for me. I always fall off and wind up taking 10 times longer than if I just went through the stupid quest as intended. So let's get that done. Make sure I get my missiles up. Should be good.
You have come to honor our bargain. Good.
With that, the Yugoloth vanishes from sight. The shattered remnants of some fallen kingdom rest between the Demonweb strands. Somewhere in here is the Ruins Keep, the demon Kishnaurak, and the Orb.
So good. Trevor just works on everything. It's amazing. There's not a whole lot of things that actually knock down spiders.
To guard the Orb entrusted him by Loth, Kishnaurak fashioned 3 signs of power. While they hold, none may enter. Several drow stand arguing before the first sign.
Is that me don't see in the Demonweb? This was my life for the last 3 days. Have a seat, sweetheart. As long as I keep hitting her, she will stay knocked down.
The sign of binding lies at the edge of the ruins.
So as we come over here, closer, try the
Sign
UMD.
has ceased, but something feels wrong.
Oh.
Perhaps it had protections.
There we go. So that's not the worst thing that could have happened. Actually, I should take that back. I confused this. This is the this quest is pretty straightforward. It's what's going to be the last quest at this point that has the stupid wards and stuff where you've got to go through the sealed jewel gates or whatever. That's the one that's got the shortcuts. This one doesn't need the shortcuts. It's pretty straightforward. You just run along the path. I mean, it looks great. I mean, a lot of people don't
The second sign floats.
give it credit for how good it actually looks, like, which means a lot to me. I know for some people they don't. Which was kind of interesting, like, when I watched that hot takes video with Linabelle and Strimtom. It was interesting to hear Linabelle's take because he was like, well, I don't really care about the mechanics. I'm interested in how interesting it is, or how immersive it is, or how engaging it is, and then I massage the numbers into place to fit. And I'm like, okay, that's good, because that's the way I approach the game too. Like, I'm not terribly concerned
The sign trembles and then is still.
about like the super awesomest stuff. I'm like, how interesting is it to play? How engaging is it? You know, like I'm more about the lore and the story than I am about, just seeing, big numbers go up. That's, big number is big, right? That seems to be the thought process for a lot of the players,
Beyond the
which is cool. Don't get me wrong. It's fun to see huge numbers, but
a dark tribute to chaos, to decay, and to Loth's will.
if it's not engaging, then why bother?
A solemn henchman stands guard.
Especially because I'm one of those people who gets bored, like repeating builds. Like some people, like if the numbers go up on a certain build, they'll never come off that build. They will straight up just not ever play anything other than that build. Not to me. I just can't imagine that. Like I get so if I had to like continually do this, like 2 barb lives back to back was the hardest thing. One of the hardest things I've done. Like it's just so dull to keep repeating it, but shouldn't be an issue.
The third and final sign.
Okay, took a minute to think about that, I guess.
And the way into Ruin's Keep, Yugoloth waits for you by the planar door.
Alright, pick that up. Tiffany.
Yugoloth agent calls into the first planar door.
Ah. There you go.
Leave the doors to me, says Ymers.
Again, I love Relentless Onslaught because that's a no-fail knockdown. It's a no-fail, no-save knockdown, so that's pretty much everything you want.
The demon Kishnaurak, champion of Lolth, holds court in the great hall of Ruin's Keep. Contempt is written across his face. The Gablezu eyes the mercenaries. Why fight against me when you pay us more? Growls a Yugoloth soldier. We're yours.
You guys made a bad life decision right there. So we'll start with this. Light these up. This guy's about to have a real bad day. Don't stand in the firewall. All possible. Again, he was unaware of my status as a bear, and as a result, got owned. Alright, so, up we go. Cool.
With the orb disabled, its power
Alright.
no longer binds and holds the thread.
Easy stuff. So now the hardest part's going to be finding our way back to the first quest. Since this has gone so fast and easy, I may wind up just